Hey guys! I'm actually doing something different for once.
It's a boat.
It's Shovel Knight!
It's a boat.
And I have guests.
Shovel boat.
I am Sir Butt.
I'm not doing butt mode, no. Sorry.
Well, too bad. Too bad. I'm Butt.
That's fine.
He's thinking about the butt.
I am playing the Wii U version. I would be playing the Switch version, but I don't have a way of recording my Switch right now.
Just call yourself Butt.
No.
Butt Goku.
No.
Go Butt.
I am advanced Butt.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna call yourself Citrus.
Citrus.
No. For those of you that don't get what these two are talking about, yes, there is a special code to turn on butt mode, which changes random words to butt.
What?
I am not doing that.
Well,
Brain Scratch already did that. You can watch that. Oh, you also have body swap mode that's unlocked, but I'm not doing that either.
yeah.
You're
It's a
boring.
nice little addition.
You're boring.
No.
I'll do the narration.
No, it's
Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary butts.
no. That's not when they would do. That's not when they would use the name. Now would be
Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Mr. Butt and Stupid Butt.
Anyway, okay.
But
fine.
their travels together ended at the Tower of Butts, when a cursed butt brought a terrible butt. When Mr. Butt awoke, the Tower of Butts was sealed, and Buttman was gone. Or I guess Butt Woman.
Yeah, Butt woman.
I was gonna say Shield Knight's actually a woman.
Yeah.
His butt broken, a grieving Mr. Butt went into a life of butts.
His butt broken.
God damn. Man,
But without
Without
butts,
butts.
the land was seized by a vile butt. The butts in her order of no butts.
God damn it.
God damn it.
No, no.
What if
Now
we-
the Tower
we
of
never
Butts
should've
is
brought that
unsealed,
up.
and Butts loom. A new butt is about to begin.
God damn it. We never should have mentioned that.
Also, if anyone is wondering, that's not exactly how butt mode works.
For
but hey,
buttery.
we're gonna go with it.
For buttery.
Anyway, so this is Shovel Knight. You have your basic walking and, attacking. You can dig things up. Now I'm just showing off like random since I have all of the upgrades to this game because Yacht Club gave them to you for free. You can turn on body swap mode anytime you want.
Well, that's convenient.
In order to do butt mode, which is what we were talking about, you actually have to put in a specific code, which I did not remember at the time of this recording, so I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
do
like
it for you. No worries, I got your back.
No, you mean you got his butt.
Yes.
God damn it. So, the whole premise of this game is
Butts.
it is designed to be like
Butts.
a NES game, which
It's a butt.
You
It's a
know,
butt game.
in all honesty it can't really do because there's a bunch of colors in this game that the NES could not actually render.
Not
Yeah,
to
but
that's beside the point.
Not to mention the whole parallax scrolling and the going on there, but I think the NES could do that, but not to this extent.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think the NES could have parallax scrolling.
Break it.
It tries, but then it would lag up like a son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, the game's controls. A is jump, B is swinging your shovel, and if you press down when you're in the air, you can do a down thrust. So it's kind of a combination of like DuckTales and
Mega Man.
I guess Zelda 2.
DuckTales, Mega Man, Zelda 2. It's
Well, the Mega Man style thing doesn't show up until we get to the actual world map.
Those are all characters that people have been wanting in Smash, and no.
I mean, Shovel Knight did make it into Smash as an assist trophy.
And people were
there's
pissed.
that.
Hey, they should.
No, actually, people were pretty happy. that
No,
it actually
I'm
used
saying
it.
people were pissed because they're like, Shovel Knight was robbed. I'm just sitting there like, robbed of what?
Yeah.
There's nothing to rob.
To be fair, the people that are actual fans and don't get entirely butthurt about their choice
But-
not making. Yeah. You know what I mean. Just people that actually care for the series and aren't are just glad that he made it in at all, even as an assist trophy. Like
Yeah,
those
that's
are the,
still
the real
that's
fans.
still I would think that's still a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially considering and Shantae made it in as a
Spirit.
as a spirit, so both of the big indie titles that people wanted representation in Smash are in Smash in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like, I just don't get it. That's just, maybe it's just me.
I don't know. I would say it's a more of the minority or the ones that are complaining that they didn't make it as a playable character.
The annoying vocal crowd.
Yeah, the vocal minority.
but anyway, the premise of this game is it's your standard platformer, although I say that, but the levels are a lot longer than your traditional Marios or Mega Mans. The upside to this game, though, you have infinite lives. The only thing you lose if you die is you get set back to your most recent checkpoint, and you lose a little bit of your money.
You lose half of your money.
Also, it runs on Grand Theft Auto logic. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you make it back to the point where you did die, you can collect all your money back.
But if you
die again, then the last place where you lost your money is gone forever.
Yeah, think Dark Souls in that regard, where it's just if you die at one point, you lose whatever like souls you had at the time. But if you make it back to the point where you did die, you can recover them. But if you die before then, nope, they're gone.
Shovel Knight, the Dark Souls of 8-bit gaming.
Please, no.
It's not that hard. I would say.
I know, I was joking. God.
I know. In all seriousness, I would say the difficulty of this game is roughly around the, say, Mega Man 1 levels of difficulty. Although not
as bullshit.
Not
I will
entirely
say.
as tough as that game.
Yeah. Like, I would think this would be a nice... I think this game would be, like, a nice introduction to just gaming in general.
Oh yeah, it is very enjoyable.
Like, it would be very... I can see this as being very extremely player-friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Considering this whole first level is nothing but tutorial without actually explaining it word for word.
Not to mention, there's the checkpoints. Like, you can break checkpoints throughout the entire game. It's just throughout this tutorial you cannot break them, and that's indicated with the wings on the checkpoints.
Certain checkpoints are breakable, and if you break them, you get a ton of money. But the downside is now you can't use that checkpoint again. So it's a risk versus reward playthrough style.
And there's an achievement also where, like, if you break all the checkpoints possible. But that also means it's more of a challenge run. So if you die even once, you're sent back to the beginning because you broke all the checkpoints.
That's your own damn fault.
But like Sire said, risk versus reward. Like, you get a lot of money when you break them, and the money you get is indicated in the checkpoint itself. So if you see like a big old pink diamond in there, you're gonna get a lot of money out of that one. But that also means what's going on ahead is gonna be pretty difficult.
Yeah. My phone was ringing there. Sorry, for a bit. Sorry. It was a call from New Jersey. Who the fuck is calling me from New Jersey?
Spam callers.
Probably.
And it happens to me all the time. It's just I'm just thankful I have T-Mobile, where like straight up says like if the phone number is marked with their database, like instead of saying just like a number, it'll say scam likely.
Yeah, that'll happen a lot too. I should also mention, while I am playing the Wii U version, you can basically get this game on everything. If you want to play it on Switch, you can get on that. You can get it on 3DS. You can get it on Steam. You can get it on PS3,
PS4, Xbox 360. Oh, I don't think 360. I think only on the Xbox One.
Not 360, but you can get it on Xbox One.
Yeah.
Depending on which versions you get, though, there are. The other console versions have unique bosses in them.
Yeah, for one, the Xbox One version has a secret boss thing with the Battletoads, which is amazing. Which is amazing, and I really wish I could buy an Xbox One just for that, but I'm not going to spend that much for Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I screwed up on that jump. But yeah, this is what happens when you die. So now when you go back to this last point where you died, that's where your money is.
Oh, it gets stuck in bottomless pits too. Oh.
Yeah, and in certain spots it can get pretty bad.
Oh man, that's just
but there are some items later on where it helps draw.
You were tempted.
As Logic was about to say, there are items you can buy that can make money get pulled towards you. There's a sub weapon that you get later on which is a fishing rod, which you can use to pull up money bags from pits.
Oh my god, it's the black button.
And then there's also an ichor that you get where, like, if you drink it...
Stand aside, Black Butt! I have no butt with you! I must return to the Tower of Butt! Your time away has dulled your butts.
Your butt.
Can't you see? This entire butt has been conquered by the buttness. And her invincible butts of the Order of No Butts stand between you and the Tower of Butts. But none of that matters, because anyone after the buttress has to go through me. Steal thy butt.
And that's funny enough.
Actually,
that is something that happens in butt mode where
I actually saw at least that bit.
Yeah, it's great. Also, this particular fight, it's meant to be a tutorial. Well, not a tutorial boss, but it just gives you an indication of boss fights because later bosses do not have this little health.
Yeah, I figured.
No, but I'd actually say, ironically, this fight with Black Knight is actually kind of hard for being the first tutorial fight.
Yeah, as you can see, you're about to die. But hey, at least you got him with that feat.
Yeah. There is an achievement for killing him by reflecting his fireball at him, but I had already gotten that on a previous file, so
yeah.
There are a couple of achievements that I'm not going to get.
Yeah.
Because I already have them.
Screw your butt!
And every time you beat a boss, you get like 2,000 gold.
Yeah, you get pretty much a reward for beating the boss at the end, and it's pretty.
I think nice. if you die to a boss though, then
welcome to Butt Camp.
Gets lowered.
I'm not sure about that, but still, this is very friendly for anyone that's trying to get into video games in general because, like Sire said earlier, unlimited lives. The only thing you can lose is gold.
This happens at the end of every level.
Oh shit! I missed.
Yeah, you're having a dream about rescuing Shield Knight, and you have to catch her while she's falling. Another thing, like the achievement that you do for doing that the first time is called Only You, because it's a reference to putting out forest fires.
Yeah, Smokey the Bear would kick the shit out of you if he didn't.
No, you get a reward for it because Smokey would be proud of you for putting out the forest.
Yeah, I was saying if you didn't, you get the shit kicked out of you.
This also is going to happen a bit. Since the upgrade, there is the Shovel Knight amiibo, and every once in a while I accidentally hit the wrong button to turn on that stupid menu. Because
halt! No butts. We have enough to worry about later without everyone swinging butts around.
Swinging butts.
That's no butt. Just a butt. You may enter then, and don't forget, push the button to talk to butts. Now, have you ever seen butts rising from a bottomless butt? Those butts is where the real butt's at.
Anyway,
that odd fellow Buttman is selling butts. I'm so tempted to buy one.
Anyway, it does mention amiibos. There is a Shovel Knight amiibo that you can get. It actually looks really awesome.
I also have it too.
I don't have the Shovel Knight amiibo, so I can't show off what that does. I know both of you have it.
Yeah.
Logic, do you know what the Shovel Knight amiibo does if you use it?
Yeah, if you use the Shovel Knight amiibo in this game, it essentially lets you play two-player Shovel Knight. But
oh, that's how co-op is unlocked.
Yeah, and then the way you play it with that, it's like whoever's playing as the second Shovel Knight, or like the amiibo Shovel Knight, they'll actually have enhanced benefits, I guess you can say. Like whenever they get relics, the more they use them, or like the more they go collect money or gold or whatever, I can't remember the exact way, but their relics automatically upgrade to even better versions of what Shovel Knight by himself can get.
Oh man, we got a golden ticket. Does that mean we're going to see Willy Wonka in this game?
No, that's a meal ticket. Whenever you get meal tickets and you give them to this guy, he makes you food, and it permanently upgrades your health bar.
What, you mean I can't get a fighting food on? That sucks.
Let's eat butt.
No. But this is what your money is used for. You can use money to buy meal tickets to extend your health. Once you get relics that cost magic, you can come to this woman and she can upgrade your magic. So there is a reason for the money.
Oh yeah, you could money is definitely central to the game, especially if you want to upgrade. You can get by just fine without ever getting any upgrades, honestly. But if you want to have an easier time, or if you want to have more accessibility, definitely want to hang on to as much money as you can.
Nothing to rule but alone butt.
King Butt.
So yeah, these are the characters that talk about who the first four group of bosses you're going to be facing. I'd say this game is similar to Mega Man, but it's not entirely true.
It has inspiration in its aesthetic, I want to say.
Yeah. When we get back to the world map, you're gonna notice the world map is very much inspired by Mario 3's world map.
Yep, obviously.
Yeah, I noticed that.
When you come in here, you can talk to Mona, and she's just some.
Is she gonna sing about pizza?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
But you can pay her. You can pay her money, and she will let you play this mini game where you can knock vials into these colored platforms here.
It does get a little awkward.
I haven't done in a while, and I suck at it.
Yeah, it can be very awkward sometimes, especially like you what I usually do, just if you haven't played it in a while, just don't try to jump and go for it, because sometimes they'll pass you up.
Yeah. The green colored vials, you knock them away. The flashing ones will split into multiple ones.
Pretty much a spread shot.
You want to aim specifically for the red tiles, because you get like ×10.
So many butts.
But yeah, you do want to take that opportunity. I think you need like minimum 130, 150. I can't remember.
Something like that
to get like the best reward.
Yeah, for getting enough points, you'll get money. I think if you get 150 or more, then you'll get a
music sheet.
Scroll.
Yeah, and like she actually, like the way she reacts if you actually do meet that one, where she just yawns, is like, I'm impressed, and then just gives you the scroll.
Hey, butt! I know things are tough, but don't throw it in the butt.
Croker's the best.
Like his puns are god awful,
puns.
and it's amazing.
And this is a Troupple. It's a trout apple. It's the greatest thing ever.
Yes, a Troupple chalice.
Yes, it's a giant trout in the shape of an apple.
Ah, okay.
And these are basically your energy tanks. You can go to the Troupple King, and he will fill up your chalice with ichors.
Yep.
Depending on what color ichor it is, it can either be a shield, it can either be invincibility, or you can, as we mentioned earlier, you can have one that pulls treasure towards you, or you can get the red one, which is the best one because it's because it heals you. So it's basically this game's energy tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the invincibility one, I think only lasts about 10 seconds when you drink it. The treasure pulling one lasts for like a full minute.
Yeah. The other downside is that all the upgrades cost money, which,
like I said,
and every time you buy it, it gets more and more expensive. So it gets. I mean, you're gonna get more than enough money than you know what to do with in this game. So don't worry about ever running out of money.
All right, makes sense.
This is a new. She wasn't in here before. This was added for.
Ha! Very fun. Ha ha ha! Oh, I'm so bored.
I don't exactly remember what what that one is specifically, but yeah.
Very fun. I'm so bored.
Also, there's an achievement for messing with this little girl's little hoop thingy.
If you bounce on it enough times, you get...
I think you have to bounce on it either 10 times or be bouncing on it for about 10 seconds. Non-stop.
Whoa! Two music sheets! Two music butts!
Yeah, anytime you get music...
The local happenstance.
Anytime you find music sheets, you bring it to the bard. Every music sheet, he'll pay you 500 gold.
So there is incentive to get the music sheets as well. Because not only will he play the music sheets that you collected, but you get money out of them whenever you turn them in. It's great.
Man, that night looks so... Yeah. Man, that one night guard looks so bored out of his mind. He's like, why am I here? He's like, what am I here? Just to suffer?
Yeah. Wait, can't you make your way to the Troupple King?
Yeah, and this is me not remembering. Like, this is how you know I haven't played this in a while, because there's no on-screen prompt that tells you what opens that menu.
No,
I don't think I would have known that. I don't think I would strike the butt.
I was gonna go to see the Troupple, but then I realized how long I'd been recording. I'm like, I want to show off at least one more level. So this is King Knight stage. First thing you want to do, go left.
That's King Butt.
That works too.
And
If you hit this,
It's a
wall-
giant butt!
No, it's a giant golden yacht because yacht club.
I love that. It's great.
This is what getting the fishing pole relic is for. Because if you find something that's sparkling in one of these pits, you can fish it out. Sometimes you'll get a golden fish that gives you a bunch of money. Sometimes you'll find a
trout. Yeah, a troupple.
A troupple, and he will fill up your chalice for free.
Yeah,
so we're
like
gonna put, so you put in your inner big the cat. Got it.
Pretty.
Basically.
And then it's not entirely random what the troupple will give you. Fish it up. Like it just depends on the spot, what it'll give you. But more often than not, it will be either like if it's a health recovery, you definitely want to go for it every chance you get.
You got stabbed in the butt. See, that's at least in context.
Yeah, I know. The other thing you want to use your money for is you can buy upgrades for Shovel Knight specifically. You can upgrade your shovel to have different attacks, and you can also buy different armor that has unique properties to them. But we won't be getting those for a little bit.
Yeah. Also, watch out with that lava stuff, because normally enemies hit for like half of an energy thing. Those things hit for 1.
So those do more damage.
Yeah, they do twice as much damage as any other enemy.
Helicopter mouse.
Also get used to seeing all these mice. There's multiple different kinds of mice. When we get to Plague Knight stage, oh god damn it, Plague Knight.
Nah.
Fuck that stage, because then you have to deal with green mice that explode when you kill them.
The best way I could put those helicopter rats is they're pretty much the equivalent of those like hard hat enemies in Mega Man, where it's like they're everywhere.
You mean Metars?
I think so.
Kind of.
Wow, I don't know what. It's like that. He's like no joke. He just. It's like the one time you reflected his magic. It's like, well, I don't know what I expected. I'll just do it again.
And as you can.
Anyway, as we were.
Oh, go ahead.
That's what we were trying to bring up before. Is depending on what color flame is in the checkpoint will dictate how much money you get for breaking it. Since that's a gray flame, you only get like really small jewels.
So it's not worth it.
Yeah,
it's not really worth it. No.
Not unless you're
going for
all the money.
Unless you're going for the achievement of breaking every single one in the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
and the best way the best way I could describe those enemies, like the ones from Zelda 2, almost.
Yeah, they're like the Iron Knuckles from Zelda 2, except a million times easier to deal with.
Oh
Makes
yeah.
sense.
And then, but yeah, the further in you go, and like to the harder levels, the flames in the checkpoints get much stronger because the levels are more difficult. So it's like, you can get like 1,000 gold from this one checkpoint, but hey, you're gonna have to go all the way back to the last one or to the very beginning, depending on how many checkpoints you broke.
I think I'm starting to get the picture, but sort of.
Yeah. Also, the music in this game was done by Jake Kaufman, who also did all the music for Shantae, so...
That's the good shit.
Makes
really
sense.
Good music.
Makes sense.
If you
There's a blue chest!
Yeah, if you go in... this is where you find relics normally. You open these giant blue chests, and you find Chester. Chester is an asshole, because...
You're not gonna butt when I just found this butt.
Chester goes in and takes the item that's already in there, and he'll give it to you, but you have to pay him money for it. So, yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, but at the very least...
Is he a boss fight?
No.
Oh.
There's also a thing where I think if you don't buy it here in the level, you can buy it back in town, but I think it costs more if you do it in town.
Yeah. So if you don't find the item in the actual stage, you can still buy it in the town. It just costs more.
Yeah.
You can go through this whole game without buying any relics either. So
there's an achievement for like not only not getting all the relics, but not even getting any health or magic upgrades as well. No upgrades whatsoever.
Oh, so it's a suicide achievement. Got it.
Pretty much. Like you're stuck with your base like 4 units of health. Like, no relics to help you out. No, not even any ichors.
Yeah.
Because you can't buy those, like, Troupple chalices, because those are technically considered upgrades.
There is one thing I will agree with that certain people have gripes with this game. and that is that even the early levels, like, as you can see, this level is going on for quite a while. Even the early stages, like, they go on for a good, like, 4 or 5 minutes sometimes. And then when we get to, like, the second part of the map and the third part, some of these
they could take it
for,
like at least 15
a whole
minutes.
half hour. The stages are really long, but they're long enough that by the time you're kind of sick of them, you're usually at the end of it anyway.
I like how you saw that enemy. You're just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not risking it because I know that enemy.
Nope.
Because that enemy,
Well,
that enemy has a chance, like with its attacks, to knock you into the pit. So if you hadn't taken that checkpoint,
back to start with you.
Well, not.
Yeah. The other thing, like, you do have to go that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got to deal with these stupid griffins that they're kind of like the fire dogs from Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
Except they can swipe at you too, which is annoying.
It's times like this that I wish we had a projectile.
I mean, I actually do. The relic that I have right now, I can shoot fireballs. It's just it costs magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
I think it costs like 5 MP. I think it costs like 5 magic per shot.
Nah, 4.
4, something like that.
But still, like,
Yeah, 4.
it's very easy to spam, so you'll lose all your magic before you even know it.
Ah, okay. So that makes
Oh
sense.
no!
That,
Oh
yeah, I
no!
realized, like, whoops.
Nah, it's because
what you're
there's the alternate path up there, rather a path to more treasure, but
Yeah.
you're supposed to bounce on these
Which I
freaking
did
propeller
not-
rats. Oh
which I
no!
forgot- Which I almost got, except for that one rat was too close to the ceiling there, and he's not respawning.
Well,
So I'm
time to
like,
kill myself.
No. Normally I would, but I'm not trying to show off everything. Otherwise,
Oh no!
like I thought I could get it there, and I'm just like, nah.
Well, time to kill myself.
No.
My completion is.
I'm not trying to get 100%. What's over there is more money and I think a music sheet, but fuck it.
0 out of 10. Not completest.
Oof.
Well, I'm not I never went into this saying I was going to be doing a 100% run. Because I've
And
never
all the
actually
people
found
who were
anything
interested in this run are now gone.
Oh well.
I think I did a playthrough of this a while back, like quite a few years ago, actually.
I remember this was one of the games you streamed a lot back when it first came out. Because I know you.
Yeah, because
you
I tried
streamed
going
this
for
game,
like
like-
the speedrun achievement, because there's an achievement where you have to beat the entire game like within like its in-game clock of an hour and a half.
Which sounds like a long which sounds like it doesn't have a lot of time, but you actually have a lot more time than you do.
Yeah, there's quite a few speedrun strategies that you can do with this, and which were intentional design too.
And then this was I know there's an item I know there's a button you can press where you can switch between relics without pausing, but I couldn't remember what button that was.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I paused
So-
too.
Oh, there it is. There's a trapple.
Yeah, so here's where
Don't
you
eat me,
normally
butt.
find-
I am triple butt. I all hail the triple king, the butt
Anyway,
of
when you-
stew.
So he'll give you Icor of Boldness, which gives you invincibility for 10 seconds.
Yep. It's good shit right there.
And to get up there, you have to hit that book, but past me forgot about that. I'm like, well, shit.
What was
Now I
it
gotta
again?
jump back there.
Well, time to kill myself.
No, no.
But yeah,
Don't
there.
worry, I do die. Don't worry, I am gonna die a lot in this playthrough because some of the stages are ridiculously hard. And even though I've beaten this game like 4 times, I still have trouble with certain stages. Plague Knight.
But yeah, going back to that speedrun thing, there are a lot of designs in these levels with the intent of speedrunning. For example, there are some paths where it's not indicated, but you can break through them with your shovel, giving you like a little bit of a shortcut if you know where to hit and where to move. And
I think that's more in the later stages.
no, you can do that in
like
this
I
one
can
too.
see, like I can see the appeal that Shovel Knight has, but I don't think. But I have to actually physically play it in order to have myself enjoy it. I can't get
can
the same
understand
experience
that.
if I just watch it for being played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely understand that because that's the same mentality I had. Like when I was deciding on if I wanted to buy this game or not, Opaque actually linked me
A
video
butt is in
about
our
the
midst.
same
Be
look.
gone from our
Yeah.
butt room. I am no more a butt than you. You are even a real butt. Oh, but you're mistaken. The buttress saw from my fabulously butt self, and now all butt before me.
God damn it.
You're not
but a decent...
butt.
Yeah, butt. Prepare to taste
Prepare
butt.
to taste justice.
Shovel butt.
Butt.
Shovel
butt. Buttness!
It's great in the actual butt mode. It's like butt
butt
justice.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Just imagine Crimson Chin, but with
boss fight.
butt.
Here comes the Crimson Chin.
No, the Crimson butt.
Crimson butt.
Most bosses
Yeah.
actually
He just
use
attacks with
the
his
same-
butt.
Most bosses actually use the relic that you find in their stage. Like King Knight here will shoot fireballs at you if you let him.
Also,
my butt.
that confetti dropping, that's not just for show. That's a hazard.
Yeah.
Why does
every
So
boss
wait.
does have
You're
desperation
telling me that despite you wearing full-plated armor, that confetti hurts you?
Yes.
Yes. because it's an NES style game. But yeah.
Man, that armor sucks.
Every boss has a desperation move when they get about to half health, which for King Knight he was raining confetti on you, which does actually hurt you.
Yeah, and then he
Man,
also
your
does an
armor.
attack.
Yeah, no joke. Your armor sucks if paper hurts you.
There's
You
also
can buy different armors later on.
Then there's also the thing, like an attack that he does. I don't know if it actually showed off properly, but like he'll slam the ground, and if you're on the ground when he does that, it stuns you. Then he just walks up to you and smacks you with his cane.
It's like, bitch, please.
I think it's technically like the way it looks. It's supposed to look like he's knighting you, but he's just hurting you with that. He's like, get the fuck out of here with that.
What the fuck was that shit?
There's also mini stages that'll show up on occasion. I'll show those off in the next part.
All right, we have to get to the Tower of Butt.
It's gonna be a while.
Butt fuck.